Hi. So this week's video series is about my favorite form of self-sabotaging in the form of procrastination. We all procrastinate all the time. We do it sometimes in a very subtle form, sometimes not so subtle. And we can get away with it. Not everything needs to be done right here, right now, but sometimes it can be quite costly, in particular when there are deadlines, when it impacts your job and the work of other people. So this video series is about how to stop procrastinating. So number one, it seems obvious, but I would like for you to actually identify when you are procrastinating. So sometimes there is the obvious one, I will do it tomorrow, and you push the deadline and you start negotiating and bargaining with yourself. But sometimes it's not that subtle. For example, overthinking is a form as well of procrastination. This is when you go, well, let me do the pros and cons and blah, and you end up not making a decision in the immediate because you are still overthinking. Another form of procrastination is perfectionism, when you spend too much time on the details and, because you're trying to avoid what's behind or what's coming after. So number one is identify your form of procrastination and identify yourself, see yourself doing it. This is really a big, important step so that you can start working on why. And the why is the step number two, is what am I trying to avoid? And generally, what we're trying to avoid is something that is uncomfortable, that is unknown, that is not necessarily something that we feel very sure about. So take the time to go a bit deeper and see if it's maybe just a mindset issue, i.e. It's going to be something I've never done before and it scares me, and find ways to get more familiar and more comfortable with being uncomfortable, growing outside your comfort zone.